And it's gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're reporting passengers seated in zones E and F at this time. Your zone number has been indicated in the middle portion of your boarding card. Once again, zones E and F is at this time.
Thank you for waiting, ladies and gentlemen. We invited first class, powered by the executive class, Platinum, Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby. If those boards are written on your boarding card, please come forward for boarding. Also, like to invite group number one. Please, ladies and gentlemen, have boarding cards available. Group one is now boarding. And now I'd like to invite group two, rows 27, 632.
Check. Check. I love that Ben's giving the update on the wallet. Someone stole it and used it at a Circle K nearby the school, so I'm guessing I left it in the hallway after Tuesday's practice. Awful. Ben, how much did they spend at the Circle K? How much did they spend, and were you able to stop your card and get those credited back to your account?
Longer than we've expected.
That sucks,
We've got
Ben.
some very strong headwinds. Giggity.
I wonder, Ben. I wonder if you could go to. Like, well, no. I was gonna say the school cameras and look. They won't be able to figure it out because you don't know when. You don't know when they did it. You'd have to tell the security it would happen at this time so they could look, but they're not going to. John, good evening. Walk, evening, morning, Bronco. E-Rock, good evening. Scott, good evening. John Jadot, evening. Ice Cube, good evening. They tried to spend over $100 and it didn't go through because they tried to bypass the pin and it didn't work. So then they won't lower... They won't lower to $20? What do you mean they won't lower to $20? Caveman, good evening. Ben left his wallet at the school and it got stolen, but he wasn't sure. He thought maybe he left it at home.
Weird is part of the job.
Wolfie, good evening. Cannonball sniped, and that's a shame because I want to hear that sound effect. Booked a trip to the Sunshine State for my friend's wedding in September. Nice, Cannonball. I have timestamps from when they spin it at Circle K and when I remember what time we were out there playing. Well, but you don't know when they took the wallet. Like, we might have been playing at some point, but that was after school, so it was probably going to happen the next day, right? It probably happened the next day, and you don't know what time they took it the next day. Now, as for the timestamps of when they did it at Circle K, you could try to find out because I guarantee you it's a student and, you know, you might know that student. So if you see the camera, which they're not going to let you see the camera, unfortunately. We know that from John, who had his bike stolen and they wouldn't let John see the camera.
There's a certain degree of random fortune involved. I believe that is why they call it gambling.
I was watching an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation today, and it was the Royale. I know Hapes and John are familiar with it. Data plays craps to win the hotel in season 2 so they can leave. And that quote came up. And I said, oh, that'll be a good sound effect. So I made it a sound effect. Since we do some light gambling here. I haven't been in Florida, the South before, so I'm looking forward to it. Really, Cannonball, you never been to Florida? They tried to spend 100, it got canceled, then they went lower and only spent 20. So Ben, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that. No, you're right, Ben. But listen, I'm surprised that your card was able to be used at all without a PIN. You said they tried to bypass it. I don't know how did they try to run it as credit or something? Maybe they tried to run it as credit. That's so dumb. Lexington, John. Are they indexed somewhere? Yeah, right there. And I haven't indexed that one. That new one is not added. Peace Frog, the one that the gambling one. John said it's all up to the store owner. If they're cool, I'm sure they'll let you look at the camera. I mean, you can always try, Ben, because you could be like, you know, there's a chance I know this person. Evening, Chrissy. How is Circle K the hood? No. It's not Circle K that's the hood. It's where the Circle K is in the hood. But Ben, here's the thing. Yeah, it's a lot, Peace Frog. It's a lot. It's years and years of compiling. Nice Blossom. Yeah, Shawnee, hopefully we can get some more missions in. Hopefully we can. We did 3 last night, so it was progress. Even after a CTD. But Ben, my thing is, if my card were stolen, first of all, hold that thought. Sorry, Icy. Sorry, Raven. It would have been you or Icy. Raven, it was either you or Icy that was going to do it. What I was going to say is when I use my card, I always insert the chip. I never swipe. If anybody tries to swipe my card, and I know this from experience because someone was able to add a strip to a fake card and try to swipe it, and my bank knew this card never gets swiped. It only gets inserted with a chip. So they immediately denied the transaction. If I have my card and I use it with a chip, it always asks me for a PIN. And you said they tried to bypass the PIN. I'm not sure how you can bypass the PIN. I'm not sure how that works. Said, I don't really care about all the cash. My card won't tap, Chrissy. It won't tap. I guess it's older. Don't really care about all the cash I had, really, or if they spend money on my account, because I can just get it back. I want my real ID. I legit got it not even a month ago, and I stood outside in the cold at the DMV for almost 3 hours. Yeah, that sucks. Yes, the license thing, it sucks. But Ben, did you cancel your card? Did you go on and put a stop on your account? Make sure you do that, because now you're going to start getting overdraft fees if they start doing stupid stuff. John said, I started doing that with my card since you mentioned that a long time ago. Yes, John remembers. If you charge as credit, you don't need a PIN. Right. That's what I was wondering, if they did that. I was wondering if they did it as credit. If you do it as credit, you don't need a PIN. You're right. I locked it, but I'm not canceling it because I will definitely get it back. How are you going to get it back? No, you don't have to cancel it, but definitely lock it. You don't have to cancel it. If you think you're going to get it back, that's great. But I mean, locking it is important. Yes. Raven says, that reminds me, I got fed the F up with my old bank account, so I signed up for Chime. Never heard of it. I have a chip new now. Mofos finally caught up with the current generation. Excuse me. Raven Beast, good morning. Walk says, I can't remember the last time I even took the card out of my wallet. It's all tap with my phone. Good luck skimming that one. Wow. Man. You know what? I haven't tried Apple Pay. It's connected to our bank, but I've never tried to use it with like tapping my phone. Maybe I'll try sometime. I've never tried. Renaissance says, my card doesn't allow swiping. If you try it, it pops up on the screen to use the chip. Sometimes that's not just your card. Sometimes it's the interface you're using. Are we going renegade on the thief? We're getting ready to find out. Ben says, and even if you charge as debit, there's an option at the bottom that says bypass PIN and it goes through. Well, that's a dumb thing. Do the cards not use two-factor? All my transactions require me to manually approve it. I see, not if you have a physical card. Not if you go to a place with your card. No, you are the two-factor authorization by actually doing it. Peace Frog says he has a certain set of skills. I will find you. Walmart won't let you use your phone to pay, Ice Cube says. I didn't know that, Ice Cube. It's good to know. E-Rock says, I only use my phone, Google Wallet. It's great. I hardly ever use my wallet and cards anymore. Phone tap, Peace Frog says. I'm going to have to try it at some point just to see if it works. I've never tried. Even if they do skim the card, it won't matter because it generates a single-use card number for that one transaction only. That's awesome. That's very, very interesting. Ben says, I'm going to get it back. Either I find out who it is or the school does. I'm going to deal with it. You are, Ben, let me gently say, you're putting a lot of faith in other people. And sometimes other people will let you down. Write that down. You're putting a lot of faith in school security to actually look through all the hours of the day of cameras. And then you're hoping that people at this gas station care enough to find out, which they won't. Unless they know you personally, unless you know these people at Circle K personally. Chrissy says, I got a $200 check from the provincial government and no bank will let me cash it. Huh. It's interesting. Can you deposit it? Maybe you don't want to cash it. Maybe you just want to deposit. Never heard of cards down here not having a PIN. I swear that's been a thing since they were introduced. Well, they can be used as credit cards, and credit cards don't have pins. That's what I said, Walk. I'm with the PC bank. They have no location. So it's only online. Chrissy, your bank is only online. Why let others let you down when you can easily just let yourself down? Yeah, it's a good mantra, John. Be responsible for your own disappointment. Renaissance says, I used to use tap to phone, pay with my phone all the time a decade ago before it was everywhere. Some places didn't know what it was, or if they did, a lot of the workers had no idea how to make the register accept it, but I haven't done it in a while. Ben said, well, freshman year, they caught me for taking a basket off the wall, and they put me in safe for 3 days. So hopefully they can find my wallet on the ground in a hallway that not a lot of people go down. The last part's interesting because you're right. Not a lot of people do go down that hallway. It's that corner of the school that not many people are at. However, there's a slight difference about you taking a basket off the wall. You took something from the school, according to them. Now they care. You go to them and say, my wallet got stolen. It has nothing to do with the school. They don't care. Like, they care about that basket because it was theirs. So they were going to find out. They're going to figure out who's responsible and make that person pay because it hurt the school. But this wallet doesn't hurt the school. I hope they deal with it. I'd love to, hope that it gets fixed. Chrissy says, I tried going to my dad's bank with my dad and get the check deposited in his bank account, and they said no. You can't even sign the check over to him, Chrissy. Usually, you can just sign a check over. That's so weird, Chrissy. Raven B says, I can't remember the last time I physically used my card.
It's just a shitty deal.
I buy everything online, even my groceries, Raven B says. We do our groceries online too, Raven B, so we have them delivered here. Same thing, yeah. Ben said, and also after we were done playing soccer tennis in the hallway, the other kids who were down there with the jazz band and theater kids. Yeah, but Ben, correct me if I'm wrong, you left it after school, and then there could have been a whole day of school the next day, correct? You're assuming that they took it the very day you were there. It happened after school, you left. For all you know, it stayed there overnight, right? It stayed there overnight, and you got to school the next day, and somebody saw it in the hall the next day, which could have been anybody. But anybody that's in that hall typically is part of the arts department. Chrissy, let us know if you get it to work. Speaking of getting stuff online, I may be getting a scuff controller for my PC that may or may not exist yet. Never heard of it, Renaissance. Even if it stayed overnight, they do metal detectors in the morning right at that door. Yeah, but metal detectors aren't going to pick up your wallet. So yeah, I could have had, so anybody that morning could have seen it. Also, yeah, I don't know, Ben. Listen, good luck. I don't know. All you can do is say, I know it was taken at this time of day. Can you find out who it was? I need to get it back. And hope that they do it. Oh, man. Well, tonight is going to be deja vu. It's going to be similar to last night. We're doing videos, and they went so fast tonight. They went, I'm telling you, so fast. Let's see. There we go. Tonight might have been the quickest I've ever seen the videos go. Caveman, Ice Cube, Renaissance, Cannonball, Nerd, and so fast that John had to spend 20,000 waffles on a takedown, which means you know the video will be good. Ice Cube said, I'm sorry I submitted tonight. Why are you sorry you submitted tonight, Ice Cube? Do you know something I don't? Peace Frog says, I hope you get it back. Ben, I hope so too. I'll see you in class tomorrow, so you'll have to let me know any updates. Ice Cube says, all top names submitted. I don't think that matters. I don't think it matters. Any video can win. Any video can win. So we're doing the videos, 6 of them. Then we're going to do some career mode missions. And then we're going to do some Geoguessr. So, and then tomorrow or Friday, I'm not sure. One of them is going to have to be the Challenge League. One of them. So we'll see. All right, let's do videos. Please don't let it fall again on him. Oh, God. All right.
Maybe it's a mixture issue.
Thought you left for Vegas tomorrow? No, Sunday. No, I am in Louisville on Friday, but I should be back in time. Should be. To do our normal stream. Saturday I have a gig, so I can't stream unless I stream my gig at 8 o'clock Eastern. I don't know if I'll do that or not. Depends on the place and the reception. And then Sunday we leave. And we won't be back till Thursday night, and I can't stream that night because we get home really late. So the next stream would be the following Friday, which would be Valentine's Day. Rally said, I did double check all cards here have to have a PIN to work with our physical POS systems, including credit cards. There used to be the option to sign for a purchase when using a credit card, but that option was phased out in 2014 due to the ease of forging signatures.
Now no visibility.
You get in during the Super Bowl. That is correct.
More rain.
All right, are we ready? First video of the night belongs to Caveman, and he says, now for one of my favorite videos ever. I've never submitted it because it is dark, but it's a good dark. What's up, Lego? Oh, is it? Okay.
Give me another shot.
Thank you. Sorry, it's on because I have to unmute it. I showed that clip show the other night. I showed it the other night, and so I had to unmute it. And for some reason, it stays muted or unmuted in different scenes. It doesn't matter what scene it's on. It always, whatever it was on the other scene. Thank you for that. I was saying, and now for one of my favorite videos ever. I've never submitted it because it's dark, but it's a good dark. Here's Caveman. Okay, it's a robot chicken one. I thought that was pretty awful. Speaking of awful, it's a good segue, Clorix. I do think it's funny. That was a terrible video. Caveman says that was 100% for me, not you. Thanks, Caveman. Because my thing is, when I watch that, I feel like I'm watching a Muppet show.
I loved that.
And it's not.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good, though.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away!
Hey,
Boo! Next video belongs to Ice Cube. See Ice Cube? He might be fine. Sweet dreams are made of Tesla coils. Have we seen this? We might have seen this. Good start. This is crazy. That's so cool. I love it. Some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be abused. The bass. Is the bass happening from the coil as well? choo, choo. Yeah, the toothbrush version is also very good, I see. The toothbrush version is also great. No bugs. That's true, Raven. No bugs. I like how there's just people driving by. Imagine driving by and seeing that and not knowing what's going on. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, the song is great, and of course, doing it that way, awesome as well. Renaissance says, we've all seen idiots in cars, but how many of us have seen them on the wrong side of the road? Sometimes they end up on the wrong side of the road after being an idiot. Here's Renaissance. How many times do you think that guy got shocked making that, Lico Heat says? Over under maybe 5.
He got that oil money.
Oh, I get it. Wrong side of the road. I get it.
Oh, of course. You work on the fields, don't you?
So this will be an easy answer. Why are these accidents happening? Obviously, they're all on the wrong side of the road.
Give that money back to the poor.
Absolutely. No, absolutely, Michael. Oh, wow. Look at that. White
Dang, that's a lot.
powder. Man, hold on. What state are you in, Hunter? Oh, just look at that in Alaska.
Okay. Oh, no. Boom. Of course, those people are walking. You got a kid. What? Wait, is he getting ready to drive away? I thought he was going to get ready to drive away.
What happened?
We have the song, Raven. We have the song. Coming in hot. Ugh. Jeez. All the smoke. Smack!
Oh.
Wow. The silver car should not have gone.
I was gonna tuck in.
Coming in.
Oh my god.
Gosh. These look too easy. Like, these accidents are all just like, you can see them coming from so far away. Oh, that trailer's gonna flip, isn't it? Or just run me over. Yeah, now we hit a median. Are you gonna keep going? That was the other angle. Jeez. Oh, man. 3 cars.
Downhill, triple caution! Triple caution, stay center! Triple caution, stay center!
Into this one. You just hate to be the car just sitting there with seeing another accident happen and then it runs into you. Jeez. Okay. Like this car, for instance.
Please call the missus.
Calling.
Boy, how quick things change.
Calling.
Oh, that's the rear view cam. Thank goodness they had a dash cam, because You might not be able to prove who was at fault, but on that camera you can see they cut him off. He's gonna get hit in the back. Wait for it. He's gonna get hit in the back. Someone's not gonna be watching. Wait for it. Or not. Well, yeah, Ice Cube, you have to, though, with door dashing, don't you? Maybe you don't have to for door dashing. Maybe it's only for people. Wait. Hold on. What happened? He hit him. And then this truck pulls over and that truck goes, no, I'll deal with mine and you figure yours out. Man, that sucks.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Got hit in the back. Here comes the other camera version. It's worse for them. Gosh.
Oh my god!
Definitely worse for the ones in the back there. They hit hard. Not paying attention. Can you tell? What is his left hand? I was looking to see if both hands were on the wheel. I can't tell. Well, he's using the windshield wipers. Always the wipers start going. Yeah. Wait, is he leaving? Hold on. Oh, I was like, is he leaving? Right on over. Wherever you need to go. Take out that sign while you're at it. Jeez. We'll watch 2 more. Obviously, I could watch these for a while. We watched 5 minutes. I'll watch 2 more. Just sitting there. I mean, you're just sitting there. Let's see how hard it hits. Do you see the look on their face? Like, both of them had no clue. Both of them had no idea it was getting ready to happen. The one in the passenger seat had their head down. Wow. Are they leaving? Oh my gosh, they're leaving. Dude, the hit and runs are crazy. That's like 3 of them. Oh, there's a bike. But he didn't have the right of way, right? Let's look here. Hold on. Did he have the right of way? Green light. No, he did not have the right of way. Do not have the right of way. Smack. I'll just keep on going. I would just keep on going. No, I would just keep on going. That's on you. No, actually, if you did damage to my car, I'm stopping. Oh, man. He's okay, though. All right. Okay, this will be the last one. They're addictive. Oh, he just fell? Oh, don't get run over. Please don't get run over. Please don't get run over. Please don't get run over.
Oh, no. Can you call an ambulance?
Please.
Oh, God.
Nobody hit him. Please, nobody hit him. The light's red, so that's good. Okay, good. Good. All right, that was Renaissance. Those videos are... I know John doesn't like those videos. It can be nauseating. Cannibal says, I fear that the video I submitted last night didn't give a fair representation of this man's skills, so I think this will rectify that. This is very ballsy to go back to this well that didn't work. Cannonball. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Back in the shop. Tag still on the guitar. No drummer this time. We can do it without him.
This whole smoke filled bar was something I'm not used to. I gave up my home, baby, to see you satisfied.
Who needs drummers, Tweak says.
To let you know
You know what, Shadow, they might have just sold his drums. Sorry, we don't have any drums here for you. We've sold them all. You mean I had to bring my own? Yes. I do like the bass guitarist. What's up, Bliss?
Neon sign. Come on by and see me anytime that you like to. 'Cause I'm always here home till closing time.
'Cause they're feeling the blues, Raven Beast. They're feeling blue. They're in pain. Sick for over a week. Dang, Bliss. Hope you're doing all right. Bliss, I finally watched the end of season 2 Silo. No spoilers. No spoilers.
I got everything I could want to drive me crazy. I got all that I could need to lose my mind. And in here, the atmosphere is just right for heartache. Thanks to you, I'm always here till closing time. I got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home's got a flash neon sign.
I know, Bliss. I know.
Come on by and see me anytime that you like to. 'Cause I'm always here home till closing time.
I mean, Cannonball, for me, it's just not my style. I don't really care about the blues that much. I like my music more energetic and driving, and obviously this is not that. I obviously respect the talent and the skills. They're both very good. It's just not something that I would want to watch again. It's just not my style. But I recognize that what they're doing is very good.
Come on by and see me anytime that you like to. 'Cause I'm always here home till closing time. Said I'm always here at home till closing time.
It's good. It's just it's not my style. You thought that last night's video would be more up your alley, but since it wasn't, I just had to make sure that this was more it. You never know until you know, and now you know. It's just not for me. I recognize that they're very good. I think they are both very good. It's just not for me. This is Nerd. Here's Nerd. That's a scene from, like, I Am Legend, isn't it?
When you think of a city, a bustling metropolis filled with big businesses, beautiful landmarks, and massive skyscrapers probably comes to mind. There are some cities, however, that's been left almost completely abandoned.
Pripyat.
Eerie and desolate, a sign of a time long past. Here are the top 15 largest abandoned cities on Earth. Number 15, Krakow, Italy. As far as abandoned places go, few are as scenic as Krakow.
Now, this video is 18 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the top 5. But I'm going to tell you what the cities are. Tamstown, China. Ordo City, China. Kennecott, United States. Also, there was one in Turkey, but it doesn't show it like that. One in France, Turkmenistan, Pripyat. Let's look at Pripyat. Let's watch Pripyat.
Reasons for cities being abandoned, Pripyat stands apart for being abandoned largely thanks to a nuclear disaster. That's because on April 26 of 1986, a catastrophic meltdown took place inside reactor number 4 at the nearby nuclear power plant at Chernobyl. This spewed flames and radioactive material into the skies over Pripyat, which was a nearby city built to house the plant.
This narrator voice doesn't bother me. Did I say it bothered me before? I'm not noticing this be that bad.
36 hours. And in order to ensure that no one went back, the Soviet government established a 29-kilometer exclusion zone around both Pripyat and the power plant. Yet despite this, many former residents have had major health problems related to their nuclear exposure despite being in the radioactive city for less than 2 days. And most incredibly of all, there are still some that refuse to leave Pripyat even after the nuclear meltdown.
Nerd sniping his own video.
Constituting about 400
There's
people
the array.
to this day. However, despite this massive mess rendering Pripyat inhospitable for at least the next few centuries, authorities have deemed it safe enough for tourists to venture inside of it for short-term visits. As a result, practically anyone can purchase a guided tour into the abandoned city today, so long as they're willing to shell out about $100 to $500 per person. Therefore, if you're planning on visiting,
that's not that expensive. $100 to $500 a person.
We highly suggest putting this spectacular city onto your bucket list.
I didn't realize it was that cheap.
Number 7. Kolmanskop, Namibia. Mining towns tend to have a pretty finite lifespan, and Kolmanskop is certainly no exception. Located in the southwest corner of the southwestern African country of Namibia, it was founded in 1908 after a nearby railway worker found a large diamond in the area, leading to a massive diamond mining boom. German laborers came in droves to the town, which eventually grew to not only have amenities such as a hospital, ballroom, theater, sport hall, and casino, but also the first X-ray station in the southern hemisphere and the first tram in Africa. However, in 1928, a much larger deposit with much easier to find diamonds was found 260 kilometers south of Kolmanskop. And by World War II, the Kolmanskop mines began to become severely depleted, leading to the town being completely abandoned in 1956 due to the natural forces of the desert.
Okay, let me keep going. So here's one in the U.S.
Other places on this list. That's because this island, which is located on New York's East River, is infamous for being the location of a hospital for people with highly contagious diseases. Known as Riverside Hospital, it opened in 1885, and it mainly housed people with diseases such as typhoid, tuberculosis, and smallpox, with Typhoid Mary Mallon being its most famous patient. Then, after being briefly closed throughout World War II, it was used to house wartime veterans. In the 1950s, it was then repurposed as a treatment center for adolescent drug addicts. However, in 1963, the hospital closed its doors for good, and ever since the island has been abandoned and off-limit to visitors. Nowadays, it's instead being used as a wildlife sanctuary. However, there's
one in Cyprus,
planning
Montserrat,
put in place to perhaps reopen the island to the
Japan,
public in the near future.
Bodie, California.
Number 5, Famagusta, Cyprus. If you were to turn back the clock to the Middle Ages, you'd see a Famagusta that is far different than the version of it that's present today. That's because during this time period, it was the island's most important port city, as it was a gateway to trade with the extremely rich ports of the Levant. However, since then, Cyprus has experienced a lot of turmoil, and in response to a failed Greek coup in 1974, Turkish troops invaded the city that same year. In particular, they annexed the Varosha district of the city, which not only led to the expulsion of all the Greek Cypriots inhabiting it, but the sectioning off of the city with barbed wire and widespread looting by the Turks. Thankfully, since then, the situation has largely de-escalated, and today Cyprus is in a state of uneasy peace between both Greek and Turkish factions on the island. However, in spite of this, the de facto Turkish government of northern Cyprus has forbidden the old Greek Cypriots to re-enter, not only disallowing them from living in their homes, but even forbidding them to reclaim their valuables. The reason for this are extremely complicated, although factors such as security and the commercial importance of the city have all been cited. Yet until a completely unified Cyprus becomes a reality, this will likely remain the status quo. However, in 2017, northern Cyprus made a surprising move when they opened Varosha's world-class beaches to Turkish Cypriots and Turkish citizens.
Yeah, Shadow.
And in 2019, they took this one step further by announcing that Varosha's formerly world-class hotels would be reopening by the end of 2020. However, with many of the specifics still unclear, only time will tell who will be allowed to enter.
Bring people back.
Number 4, Plymouth, Montserrat. If you've never heard of the island territory of Montserrat before, we wouldn't blame you. Located in the southeastern Caribbean, Montserrat is an overseas territory of the United Kingdom, and after Plymouth became its first European settlement in 1632, it remained largely forgotten by the world at large. Yet a few hundred years later, its existence would come to an abrupt end. In July of 1995, a series of large eruptions at Soufriere Hills volcano, which had been inactive for centuries, sent pyroclastic flows and ash across the southern portion of the island. As a result, by December of that year, the entire town was completely evacuated.
Raven, I didn't see it on there.
Come back in 1997. However, in June of 1997, the volcano began erupting once again, with these eruptions leading to a permanent evacuation of most of Plymouth's citizens soon afterwards. Luckily for the Montserrat Islanders, this evacuation had been
it doesn't look like it.
Because between August 4th and August 8th of that year, a further series of large eruptions destroyed approximately 80% of the town, burying it under 1.4 meters of ash.
Jeez.
This hot material burned many of the buildings, making habitation nearly impossible for many of the residents, and causing the British Navy to intervene and evacuate those who had remained in the city. As a result, a large portion of the island's residents ended up moving back to the mainland United Kingdom. And in turn, the island became economically depressed due to both its population decrease and the destruction of most of its economically profitable
Yeah, I didn't stand
businesses.
a chance.
Nowadays, the southern area of the island continues to be deemed as an exclusion zone, as volcanic activity. This
next
became
one.
even more apparent after Korean and Chinese prisoners of war
Japan.
were forced to work in these mines throughout World War II. Yet even after the war, Hashima Island still continued to grow, and at its height in the 1950s, it housed 5,200 residents in a space of less than a square kilometer, making it one of the most densely packed places on Earth. Yet in 1974, Mitsubishi closed down their mine, leading to the island being abandoned almost immediately. As a result, the island remains in a ruined state, as its concrete apartments, schools, barbershops, and swimming pools all sit empty. Yet despite this abandonment, Hashima Island has been able to stir up more than its fair share of controversy. The first such controversy came in 2009, when Japan nominated the island to be a UNESCO World Heritage Site, due to it being an important factor in spurring the Meiji Industrial Revolution in Japan. However, South and North Korea both opposed this addition, as they felt that the island's legacy as a prisoner of war camp made it unworthy of a UNESCO title. Yet, to both their benefit, South Korea and Japan did eventually reach a compromise where Japan agreed to acknowledge the island's dark past to tourists, leading to South Korea withdrawing its opposition. As a result, in 2015, it was officially named as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Best of all, if you'd like to visit Hashima Island, you can certainly do so. That's because the Japanese government opened the gold were found in 1876.
Bodie, California.
This convinced an influx of prospectors to make the trek over to the town in order to try their luck. And by 1879, Bodie had a population of about 7,000 to 10,000 people, and a total of 2,000 buildings. However, this influx also began to give it a reputation for being a quote-unquote sea of sin, and the town became infamous for its various shootouts, gambling rings, and brothels. Yet the gold deposits and Wild West shenanigans couldn't last forever. In fact, by 1910, the town only had a few hundred people, and in 1942, the last mine was closed, with everyone moving out by war's end in 1945. As a result, it sat for a couple of decades as a completely abandoned ghost town. However, in 1961, it was designated as a National Historical Landmark, and in 1962, the California State Legislature authorized the creation of Bodie State Historic Park. This led to the 170 remaining buildings being maintained in a state of arrested decay, meaning that while not having been restored but having instead been protected from decomposing further. And although this means that no one can live in Bodie any longer, in a sense it's now far more popular than it was during its boom years. That's because to Brazil,
And the last one's Brazil.
His own rubber for his tires, as he was growing tired of having to pay for it from the British firms that had a monopoly over the resource. This caused him to invest about $20 million, or about $290 million today, into creating the equivalent of an American working-class town on the Tabajos River, which runs right through the famed Amazon jungle. Founded in 1928 and called Fordlandia, he created amenities such as an American-style bungalows, swimming pools, hotels, and even a golf course in the hope that his Brazilian workers would grow accustomed to this type of community.
Wow.
However, to Ford's misfortune, the project became a disaster almost immediately. The first major issue was that there were no roads connecting Fordlandia to the rest of Brazil. Therefore, the only way to enter the town was by the Tabajos River, which proved to be a logistical nightmare. Then the American planners, who had little knowledge of tropical rubber cultivation, made the mistake of growing all the rubber trees close together rather than space them apart, which caused them to quickly succumb to tree funguses, disease, and various crop-eating critters. Yet worst of all, the Americans managed to infuriate their Brazilian workers by imposing strict sets of rules that include bans on alcohol, tobacco, and of all things, soccer. Causing the workers to revolt and the crop harvest to fail, Ford decided to move 40 kilometers downriver to a more fertile site. And while this site did end up producing some rubber, it was around this time that synthetic rubber became easy to mass produce. Making natural rubber to become obsolete, this caused Henry Ford's grandson, Henry Ford II, to sell all of his Brazilian land back to the Brazilian government for pennies on the dollar in 1945, losing millions in the process. As
I love the stock footage.
It's abandoned far in the depths of the Amazon and still receives curious visitors from time to time. That's all we have for you today, everyone.
There you go. That was Nerd. So John did a takedown, but I have to give you a winner that John will go up against. And my winner so far is the Tesla coil video from Ice Cube. See, Ice Cube, you never know. Now, Ice Cube, that means you're going against John. And John says a brand new release, hot off the presses. Got to submit this before anyone else does. No, you will not take her from me. Is that thunder? Hey. Psst. She can't hear me. She can't hear me. How can she not hear me? It sounded like thunder. All right, here's John. Wow, 17 hours ago. Wow. Oh gosh, this could be great.
He's too old. He is the chosen one. You must see it.
Clouded this boy's future is.
This might be rough, Ice Cube.
Hey, loser! Why don't you learn how to drive, pal? Huh?
This is so good. Oh my gosh.
The Chancellor has requested that I lead the campaign.
Him sitting in the chair.
Man.
What a loser.
You are one pathetic loser. No offense.
I agree.
Aye.
Kill him. Kill him.
Don't kill me. Please. I'll never tell anyone, I swear. He's the one you want. Kill him.
Do it.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I just can't do it, Captain. I don't have the power.
Follow your present course.
Was trying to clean off this smudge. But you know what? I think it might be on the inside.
I'm your grandfather, Gerald Robotnik.
That's impossible.
No! You have made an ass of the Empire.
Yes, I know.
Looking for these?
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Holy crap. Did that come from you?
Oh, it's so good. Amazing. Yeah. I'm sorry, Ice Cube. John gets the win. Sometimes John can do it. Sometimes John can do it.
Picked him up from the plane and took him down the Nakatomi Tower. John McClane kicked ass. We're gonna die hard. Yippee-ki-yay.
All right, GG, John. I'm going to load up the sim. I'm put on a quick clip show because I got to see what's going on outside. I think that was really bad. I think there's really bad thunder going on. So I'm going to check that out, put it on a clip show, and I'll be back, okay? I'll be back. We're excited to announce some changes to the Fliggity Air and Flight entertainment experience. After endless reruns of commercials for Fliggity products, thanks to some licensing quirks, our crack legal team has discovered a massive loophole. Now, we're bringing you an unparalleled selection of TV shows, movies, and live concerts. Fasten your seat ropes and prepare for takeoff into a world of non-stop, top-tier entertainment. Let's start off with our TV show extravaganza. At Fliggity Air, we're bringing the golden age of television right to your seatback screen. Friends, coffee, couches, and New York charm. Who needs first class when you've got these 6?
How does this look? Well, it's a little loud. Pick it up a little. Hold that more. Hold that more. There you go. Now throw it away.
The Office. It's hilariously relatable. Just be glad your co-passenger isn't Michael Scott.
Toby works here again. Oh, can you imagine? You should probably just meander back there. Take a look. See if there's slip his back. Dare I? Great practical joke, Jim. Got me go to the annex. No! God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Star Trek, The Next Generation. Explore new worlds without leaving your seat. Space travel at its finest.
Mr. Wolf. Number 1. If we gain control of our systems remotely, we can activate the view screen. That way, basically, we can look at the bridge. Agreed.
Game of Thrones, intrigue, drama, and dragons. As cutthroat as our in-flight service. Seinfeld, a show about nothing, perfect for passing time on a flight to nowhere.
I'm
What? Breaking Bad, meth, madness, and morality is more gripping than a turbulent flight.
This is not meth.
Mayday, thrilling air disaster investigations. Let's hope your flight isn't the topic of the next episode.
But with hydraulics failing, the captain is having more and more difficulty controlling the plane.
Let's keep our entertainment altitude climbing as we dive into our blockbuster movie selection. From heartwarming classics to edge-of-your-seat thrillers, our movie library is like your personal cinema in the clouds. Titanic, romance, disaster, and an iceberg. Thankfully, the only ice you'll see is in your drink, maybe on the wing. Airplane. Flying has never been this funny. It's the ultimate parody of air travel.
Can you fly this plane and land it? Surely you can't be serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. Oh, it's the single-engine fighters in the Air Force, but this plane has 4 engines. It's an entirely different kind of flying altogether. It's an entirely different kind of flying.
The Avengers. Superheroes in the sky. Our in-flight service is almost as super.
Until we can close that portal up there, what is containment? Martin, I watch you on that roof. Eyes on everything. Call out patterns and strays. Star, you got perimeter. Anything gets more than 3 blocks out, turn it back, or you turn it to ash. And you lift. Mac, be to clinch up like this. Well, this baby, it's 88 miles per hour. Yeah, that is say so serious shit. Back to the Future. Time travel from the comfort of your seat. No flux capacitor needed. When I call you. Die Hard. Action at altitude. Yippee-ki-yay, frequent flyers. Mayday, mayday, anyone copying Channel 9? Terrorists have seized the Nakatomi building and are holding at least 30 people hostage. I repeat, unknown number of terrorists, 6 or more, armed with automatic weapons at Nakatomi. Harry Potter. Wizards, spells, and flying broomsticks. Almost as magical as our cabin crew.
What about that? No. Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor.
Now let's amp up the volume. We're transitioning from the silver screen to the live concert stage, and you get a VIP ticket to the biggest concerts right here at 30,000 feet. You too. Music that elevates. Bono's vocals are as high as our flight path.
Another man's still win, and nothing left to love, and you can't stop.
Garth Brooks. Country hits that'll make your heart soar higher than our cruising altitude.
You'll never hear me before. I ain't know I got friends in all places. You don't escape clouds and be changes by blue to white.
Baby Metal. A symphony of metal and pop that's more harmonious than airplane food. Rush, classic rock riffs. That'll make you forget about that cramped legroom. At Fliggity Air, we believe a flight should be more than just travel. It should be an entertainment extravaganza. So sit back, relax, and let us entertain you. Thank you for choosing Fliggity Air, where the sky is not the limit, but just the beginning.
I was trying to hit the button and failing.
I'm in your Twitch chat.
It's really crazy here. It's the lightning here is just nuts. I mean, just constant.
Possible pilot deviation.
Really weird.
Contact Los Angeles Tower as soon as you're able. Let me know when you're ready to copy a phone number.
Evening, Jake. All right, is there a storm? Yeah, here. Yeah, it's really crazy. It's 39 degrees and just a very, very cold rain. And the lightning is constant. It's not windy. It's just really weird. Jake says, I played hockey tonight, my legs feel 50 pounds heavier. All right. I know we've got some soft runways to do. We're really close. We only need 2 more to open up agricultural. And that one doesn't count. We need to do firefighting. 4 more firefighting, 2 more soft runway. Interesting, Jado. Roads are ice. Oh yeah, you all, I saw that in Ohio as well. We're getting wintry mix. So yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, Chrissy. Probably shouldn't do it, right? Let's see. First flight. But let's do it in an area where we can get soft runways if possible. How about that one? Let's look at it. Yeah, these are always the quickest flights. That's not it. Corvallis. Flagstaff. What about that one? Nope. Dang, they're all not soft runways. Wow, Cannonball. What about up here? Let's see about this one. Grass. Nice. As you suggested, a filter is needed. Yeah. Well, looks like Fliggybot had a reply to you, Beppy. Fliggybot can detect if people want to say anything to Microsoft and give them suggestions. Okay.
Everything's ready.
All right. Hopefully we don't have any CTDs tonight. But if I were a betting man, I would say we're going to have a CTD tonight. We usually have one after the first flight or after the second flight. We usually don't have one in the first flight. Oh no. Walter's sitting in the back again.
Here's your chance to share the magic of flying. On board, you're taking one of our friends, Michael, by his own, for a nice scenic ride over the region.
Wonder why they got the passenger in the correct place, but not Walter.
You're good to go. Let's do it.
Wonder if they'll adjust that as well.
Whiskey November 7
in the beta.
Flight design November 8 3028 is taxiing to runway 10.
Oh.
Nice to meet you, Captain.
I don't have spad.next open.
Never had the chance to fly over Enumclaw before, and I'm thrilled. So, I'm counting on you to show me lots of cool stuff around my place.
I don't even hear this plane. I don't even hear it. Like, it's nothing. Uh-oh. I lost my Twitch page. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I need to close it as well. And there it goes. There's the crash. I'm losing a lot, though. There was the CTD. I don't know what to do with this sim anymore. It crashes so much. And then having to end task for stream, or for Steam as well. Yeah, it was. I think something was just really, really wrong with it in the first place. I wasn't getting engine noise. Walter was sitting outside. But then I also lost my Twitch page, and I lost chatbot for a second. I've been getting a lot lately, E-Rock. And it's hard to tell, like in that situation, I just don't know what caused it. I don't know. I had Twitch open on a browser, and I usually try not to do that because sometimes the browsers, when I have Twitch open, they can use too much CPU. Flew yesterday with the Hawk and the Vulcan around Dubai and the UK, but those were all third party, still mostly in 2020 until the aircraft I prefer are moved over. I just don't have, and I don't have much in my community folder with this flight sim. But I don't have anything set up for 2020. And the other thing too is like hopefully the new update will be coming out soon because they're doing this beta, but my concern is that they're just going to keep updating the beta and be like, "Oh, we found more stuff that we have to fix." And they just keep updating the beta and never release the beta out. I mean, obviously they will, but instead of just sending it out to everybody so they have a better version, they just keep updating the version that a lot of people don't have and realizing, oh, well, we still need to fix these. We still need to fix these. But the version that is there is still better than what we have. February 18th. Was that today's announcement, E-Rock? Hopefully it fixes these CTDs. A lot of stuff is moving to update 2. Doesn't surprise me. You okay, puppy? You okay, big man? Hey. 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 You're a good boy. Hey. Good puppy. Hey. He didn't like that thunder earlier. They're not going to stop update 1 from going out. Oh, I know they're not going to stop it from going out, but I feel like the more that they keep updating, the more it gives them a reason to not have it go out. Your Boxer got a dove yesterday? Wow. You can't use your mouse to look around. Sometimes the mouse cursor disappears, like when you are doing the walk around. It looks like you can't find your mouse. It just disappears. You have to click on the screen and then start moving around, but you still don't have a cursor. Okay. All right, well, hopefully this works. Doves are real? Yeah. Sure they are. Maybe we try a different area. this. Crash. Wow. All right. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It just keeps crashing. 2 in a row. What a shame. Isn't that amazing? And then again, adds insult to injury. You can't just exit. You have to end task through Steam because that's a problem as well. What a shame. Was it the same plane? No, it was the DH6 or whatever. Probably needs a full restart. It's the Windows way. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's see here. Great Fish Foo, thank you for the raid. Welcome. I keep getting CTDs. You have to close it in Task Manager. You talk about the sim, Jado? Thank you, Great Fish Foo, for the raid. I've tried. My sim has crashed twice on me now. I guess I will do a full PC reset and see if that works, because I'd like to get a couple missions in. So I'm going to do another clip show. I'm so sorry. So I can reset all this because this won't work. And I'll be back. There we go. 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 No. Keep the landing gear down. You're going to need it. Literally don't think we could have done it much better. Ooh, look. Cheers, everybody. Here comes Logan, everybody. He can't get his throttle. Here he comes. Little short. Why is my propeller not turning? Why?
That's what she said.
Why is the propeller off? Did I run out of gas? Hold on. No landing gear. We did it. That's awesome. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't expect that one.
Attention, this is your captain speaking. I've got good news and bad news. The good news is we'll be landing immediately. The bad news is we're crash landing.
I'm not gonna make this. Oh! Eyes closed. Bad, isn't it? Why haven't I landed yet? Oh no! Why didn't I? What happened? So we dropped there. I think that's a little better. Nope, we're dropping. Boy, this thing sinks. Why does that seemed better than 162? Oh! Oh! Top 10! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Slow start to the first ever Derby. Kool-Aid off to an early start. I think he started early with more speed behind everybody. Way early. Doctor down in first. Oh, I'm too high. And now I can't read them. The tiny nameplates are too small for me to tell what's going on. Doctor currently in second. Racer in third. And Kool-Aid is done too far on the outside corner. He's crashed. Doctor back in first. Racer takes over second. A little on the outside corner, and now he's outside the track. Jeff almost. Racer's done. Second place now is Metal Moss. Metal Moss still behind. Who is that? Can't read it. Doctor still in first. Gadget Guy in third. Jeff in fourth. They're on the back stretch right now. Doctor clearly in first. Metal Moss going side to side, allowing Gadget Guy to take over second. Jeff also going to pass Metal Moss for third. Here comes Doctor around turn 3. A little slow on that. Gadget Guy is also in the building. He's crashed. And Doctor, and down the stretch they come. Doctor, you got to keep going. They actually finish in the middle. No problem at all. Doctor is your winner. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh God. Oh my God. There we go. 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 All right, well, I've restarted the computer, loading it up. I would say if it crashes again, we'll just go to the Geo, see what happens, because at this point, I don't know how to fix it. It's just the CTDs are getting worse and worse. But we'll see. COD if it's CTDs? I don't think so. You're not going to want to watch me do that. No, Great Fish Foo, I'm not on the beta version. I'm not. I was just kind of patiently waiting, hoping it would come out soon. And I leave, I leave for Vegas on Sunday and we'll be gone for 5 days. So maybe by the time we get back, it'll only be a few days before it comes out. 2024 doesn't like thunder. I don't think that's it. How are the search and rescue missions in career mode? So, they're fine. I've done more on helicopter. And the problem with helicopter versions of them is they don't always give you a good place to land. They might have them surrounded in trees, and so sometimes they're just bugged and you just can't do them. If you're in an airplane, you have to land on some rough terrain and it can really crash. How about some extra Geo? We'll see, Rally. I don't know. I have another idea too if it were to happen, but I'm not gonna say anything. Let's just hope it works. Let's just hope it works. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I feel like it's going to mess up again, but we'll see. What's going on, Private Pile? Private Pile, I had 2 CTDs in a row. So I did a complete computer restart. Asphalt. And I honestly don't know if that'll even fix it. It's the Robin Cap 10 and the Pipistrel, and both of those have crashed on me recently. I didn't mean to do that. Go back. I gotta find something with a soft runway. That looks good. Nope. Yes. All right, here we go. Do we crash? Survey says okay. Now, I did get into the plane and almost start taxiing, and it still crashed. Crosses Clorix's fingers.
Michelle, initiate boarding.
Initiate.
Okay, on their way.
Initiate boarding. It looks like we're all in the plane. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was wrong. No.
Here's your chance to share the magic of flying. Today, you're flying with one of our friends, Michael, over our very own region. He's got his cousin with him. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Let's do it.
1 Lima Tree Traffic Beechcraft November 446906 is taxiing to runway 27.
Hi, thanks for taking us aboard. I'm Michael.
Well, last flight we tried to do that CTD'd, or the first flight we tried to do tonight,
Feels like a trip back to our childhood, you know? Nice to meet you.
the plane wasn't making any noise, and Walter was outside the plane like he is now.
Runway 27 departure.
Well, it's working so far, Chrissy, but that doesn't mean it will fail. But this is better progress, definitely. No, Private Pile, I was saving challenges for either tomorrow or Friday. Or both. I mean, for all I know, I might need to do them both nights because I can't do them Saturday or Sunday, and I have to be top 3. So the odds of making it are even more difficult because it's less spots.
Let's punch it.
Punch it! Punch it!
Punch it!
All right, Chewie, punch it.
Punch it! Punch it, we can beat him. Punch it, Chewie.
Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! Let's get the hell out of here.
Go, punch it!
Punch it! Punch it, Huxley! Punch that shit! Punch it! Punch it!
Punch it, Bishop!
Punch that shit!
Punch it, punch it, punch it!
It's punch it, go!
Take it, punch it, punch it, punch the gas! Punch it, punch it, punch it! It's gonna drive! Punch it, punch it!
In human airspeed indicator mode. You think that's funny? How about our passenger again? We're doing that action again. Because why not?
Do you remember the big family party Grandpa organized?
Yeah, I remember. I was there. Yeah, I was there.
Of course I remember.
Where's the second passenger? I don't see them. I don't see them. I mean, there's somebody here, but you can't see them from the inside. Or from the outside, I should say.
Hey, Michael, nothing like it. Is there?
Michelle, thanks for checking in.
How does this happen?
And it's surely thanks to our pilot.
It's very buggy.
This is your Captain Glenn Quagmire. The flight's going to be a little longer than we've expected. We've got some very strong headwinds. Giggity.
I just need 2 soft landings, soft runway landings. I need 2 of them. You forgot 50% of your payload? It's not my fault. It's on them. Look at this guy.
Relax, Michael. You're gripping the seat so hard you're going to break your hand.
And he will stay there, Sir Guinness. He will stay there the entire flight. We had a guy yesterday that was in the wing walking. He was standing in this wing walking, his feet moving the entire flight. Isn't that funny?
No fear for heights at all. I feel super safe, like we're in our own little bubble. And this is the city. Look at that. Everything down below.
The city?
So tiny.
What, the Walmart? Well, when we landed the other night with a guy that was doing this, we got a really, we landed and they said, oh, that landing was really hard. And we got like a 12% out of 100%, even though the landing on LRM was really good. And it was a good landing. So even if it was bugged, yeah, Private Power members, even if it was bugged, it still seemed to affect my percentage.
It's rolling out the red carpet for us. It's breathtaking.
Bliss, what's it about? I don't know if I know that one.
don't want to leave this seat.
You won't have a choice. You're not getting back in. Jane Marsden is POTUS, and the main character is his bodyguard. He's really crazy at the end of the first scene. Don't want to ruin it. Okay.
The view really is a whole new world.
Yeah, especially upside down. So I did find, or we were talking last night, Peace Frog was talking about the random selection on the RetroPie. And I did figure it out. There is random selection, but it is, you have to do one from the main menu and it chooses a console at random. And then once you're into that console, you can choose a game at random. So you have to choose two things at random. And so I tried that and tried out some interesting games earlier tonight. It was interesting. I was thinking about buying this game right now, but I read the reviews of being bugs. Career mode, they fixed them. No, it's still buggy.
Back to reality, folks.
It's still buggy. I just had 2 crashes 15 minutes ago. I had to restart my computer. But after my restart, it's working fine. It's still really buggy. Yeah, plenty of bugs. But if you're patient, you can still do some things. I'm still trying to do missions when I can. It's just, it can crash at any point.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yes, I'm using yoke and throttle levers, throttle quadrant, and pedals. Using pedals. Speaking of bugs, did you notice, 64th, did you notice the passenger underneath the plane sitting upside down? Did you notice that one? Also, did you see my pilot with his head out the roof? So yeah, it's still kind of buggy. How do you like it? I mean, I enjoy it. I like when I can fly. I like when I can fly. I do like it. I like it better than 2020. It's got way better performance. Like, it runs smoother for me. But there's a lot that's just not ready.
What's your prediction?
Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Pain.
We got one!
Thanks for the follow, 64th.
Lima Tree Traffic Beechcraft November 446906 is on final runway 27 to land.
Like, I'm gonna land on a grass strip that's not marked, so I can't tell where it is. And then if I happen to exit, they'll tell me that I exited the runway too soon or something. Like, I don't know which one of these it is, you know?
Flaps, 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 flaps.
Just smooth.
They said smooth. Look at them saying it was smooth. Underneath the plane as we drag him in the grass. So is this a bug or is this the actual runway? No, this is the runway. It's because it's a grass strip. And I'm trying to fulfill like a checklist where I can open up other things by landing on soft strips like dirt or grass. And so I'm purposefully... I landed in the right place. I landed on a grass strip. It just wasn't marked. I just followed those blue squares. It's the only reason I knew where it was.
1 Lima Lima Tree Traffic Beechcraft, November 446906, is taxiing to parking.
I need to do one more of these to open up the agricultural
to see your
part.
own region from a new perspective.
One more.
Looks like they enjoyed it. That was
Do
a
we
great
think it'll CTD after this flight? Because a lot of times I get a CTD on the second flight. A lot of times. Much better on the smoothness. That'll be an S rank. Nerd says he walked away. There you go, S rank. So I need to do uno más. Soft runway. And let's see if we can just find one and do it quickly before we get another CTD. DHC 172 Optica. Let's try the 172. Asphalt. That's not it. Horse Cave. Oh my gosh, you all. Miss Flig is from Glasgow, and this flight is Horse Cave. Let's, oh my gosh, is there a... So that's... They have a mission in Glasgow, at Glasgow's airport, and I know that's asphalt. But let's see if this one is grass. That's so funny. Asphalt. Dang, can't do it. Can't do it. I need a grass strip. Russell Springs, have been there. K24. Let's see Russell Springs. Asphalt. All right, 64th. Take care. I need to find one soft runway. Somerset? I bet Somerset's not grass. 08KY, I bet that's not grass. It is grass, wow, okay. Somebody's got to take those points from Nerd. Come on, don't crash. Don't crash on us.
All right, now everybody, get in crash position.
Okay, good start.
Jennifer, initiate boarding.
Roger that.
Cannonball said they need to take 200 from you. Thanks, Walk. Same thing happened to you last night.
Ready for a quick spin around the area? Today, you're flying with one of our friends, Michael, over our very own region. He's got his fiancée with him.
Somerset, Kentucky. Pulaski County.
I'm locking the vault. It's a vault.
Started. Let's go.
Let's go.
08 Kilo Yankee traffic to Haviland, November 6, 8844 is taxi
Jado.
runway 28.
Nice to meet you, Captain. I'm Michael. Never had the chance to fly over Somerset before, and I'm thrilled. So, I'm counting on you to show me lots of cool stuff around my place.
Hey, I'm Taylor, Michael's girlfriend. Pleasure to meet you.
08 Kilo Yankee traffic to Haviland, November 6, 8844. Taking off runway 28 departure to the north.
My hands are shaking, but I can't wait to look down from the clouds. The guys at the field said you're a super pilot, so
I am.
You're in your hands now.
It's true. Spin.
Let's punch it.
Punch it! Punch it!
Punch it.
All right, Chewie, punch it.
Punch it. Punch it. We can beat him.
Punch it.
Wheel out of the runway.
Punch it! Let's get the hell out of here.
Dumb.
Punch it!
Punch it!
Punch it, Huxley! Punch that shit! Punch it!
Punch it! Punch it, Bishop!
Punch that shit!
Punch it! Punch it! Punch it!
Man, just punch it, go!
Make it! Punch it! Punch it! Punch the gas! Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! Let's get it! Run! Punch it! Punch it!
Son of a bitch.
Raven Beast, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you, Raven Beast. Waz said I'd rather fly my own plane than take an MRI. You don't like MRIs? Don't like being in that magnetic tube? How about Somerset here? Where's the actual town? I don't see it. Or the interstate. Oh, we're on our way to it. Okay. We're on our way to Somerset.
It's like the landscape is telling you its story up here. I feel very lucky to see that.
It's gotten way worse for you the last 2 years?
People are looking up at us? Hey,
So we're going north right now. Looking for I-75.
it must be incredibly romantic to view our beloved region at sunset. Definitely need to book that together, honey.
The 75 doesn't actually go by it. It would be the Cumberland Parkway that would go by it, not 75. Bliss caught a Walter. Was it a drive-in movie theater? Was there? And it wouldn't surprise me, Clorix. We still have a few even close. We've got one about 30 minutes away that still works.
We'll share the pics on our socials. It's gonna blow some minds.
It's SOMER. SOM. It's on the screen. SOMER.
It's amazing. I recognize everything down there.
There's one in Paris, Kentucky. I'm not sure if there's any others really close.
You can see every detail.
That must be the high school or a middle school. I don't see a football field. Oh, you know what? That's the football field. They just put a building on it because that's the track. So I don't know what road Somerset High School is on, or South. It could be Southwestern High School.
I can see forever.
No, we weren't able to go to that area, Chrissy. That was not a soft runway. Oh, there's another school over there. Look. Football field. Really close to each other, two of them.
Last but not least, thanks for showing us that.
Twin drive-in. Nice, Clorix. Maybe I'll be able to spot it on our way back. What's up, Bryce?
This is better than any postcard.
Oh, is that in the laws? I thought you said, is that the in-laws? That you need a football field. It's all right, Bryce. Hope you're feeling all right, Bryce. How has Bleeman been? Bleeman posted in Discord that he's not going to be around anymore. He's cutting ties with computers or something. Chrissy, I don't know.
I thought there should have been a drum roll or something.
I don't know if it's a law. I think it's a matter of, you know, does that program exist at the school? And in the United States, I'd say it pretty much exists at every school. But, like, there are some schools that have swimming pools because they have swim teams. But, like, our school doesn't have that. Yeah, football field, that's a good point from Gumbo. Football fields can be used for soccer, lacrosse, girls and boys soccer, girls and boys lacrosse, also track, lots of different events.
sky over our region is like your office, Captain. Best job on Earth.
Are you saying that that's the drive-in? That would make sense, like the snack bar in the middle. And then that absolutely makes sense. That's funny. That's cool.
Almost there, guys. So, Michael, having a good time? Ready for another round?
Whenever you want to do it again, I'm ready.
Turn the stream on when you went live. I was like, I'll just do some stuff real quick before it starts. Here I am now. Like it's been live for 2 hours. Yeah. Over 2 hours. You've missed 2 CTDs.
What's your prediction?
But
Prediction?
this is our
Yes,
second
prediction.
flight.
Pain.
And this will probably be the last flight of the night. But we got 2, and that's good. We'll open up the agricultural, the spraying that they do. So that's nice. Build an indoor competitive pool. He did. Now we all share the pool run by the YMCA. That's amazing, Gumbo. That's amazing. I am worried that we're too fast. I have no flaps.
What's that weird jolt? Are we going down?
We got to be careful here because this plane can tip over. We're too fast. I don't think we should land this. Wheel out of the runway.
Just like a
Give me a
roller coaster.
break. No! I knew it would happen.
Almost there, guys.
I love how when they respawn you, you're overspeeding at 160.
Ready for another round?
Whenever you want to do it again, I'm ready.
That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Wait. Are they thinking we landed already?
08 Kilo Yankee traffic to Haviland, November 6, 8844.
Dang, that was a decent landing, and I was going really, really smooth. And I didn't hit my brakes until the very end, and I got thrown off with you had one wheel out of the runway, even though you can't see anything because it's a grass field. I really shouldn't have tried to land. This plane is punishing. No brakes.
Just like a roller coaster.
No brakes. Tap on the brakes. Just tap on them. Oh, so rough. Okay, good. Good. Ice Cube, GG. Yeah, Arctic, it's rough. Yeah, you hear Sammy? He's barking at something. I don't know what he's upset with. It's usually Astro. He's usually upset with Astro. Astro likes to play with his toys right into Sammy's, like, stomach. Like he pushes the toy into Astra or into Sammy. And he just gurs and gurs and gurs and pushes that toy. And Sammy hates it. Sammy's like, get the toy away from me. I don't want to play. You hear him? It's true, Walk. He just wants to be left alone. Ooh, Tweet got the filters. All right, well, I don't think we're going to get a very good rating with the crash.
Zero 8 Kilo Yankee traffic to Haviland, November 6, 8844 is taxiing to parking.
Not the type to wow easily, but I'm seeing smiles. Looks like you nailed it, pilot.
Oh, well, thank you. Let's see if we felt that way on the ratings. Let's see if you remember the crash. One crash.
Stop that ship! Blast them!
No bonus. I got a B. I'll take a B. What's up, blast him? All right. Let's just hope we don't get a crash. A CTD. And now go to here. And so now agricultural is open. And passenger transport is open. So we've definitely opened some new ones. What I really need to do sometime is VIP missions to open those up. And some firefighting missions. I know, Bliss. All right, this should show us some new missions being opened. So I need to do that next time. I'm not going to do it tonight. We're going to get to Geo. But that's going to be the plan. Lots of stuff. Okay, good. And I'm going to need to do these other missions at some point as well. Need to get rid of those yellow stars. Lots of them. I need to do that one as well. That's a 737 mission. We'll see. VIP missions are where the money is, but they're kind of long to stream. Well, if I trust that I can do things like Geo and videos during those flights, I will. But I don't know if I trust them yet. I feel like I kind of need to wait until at least the next update to try to do that because it's the VRAM bug. Chrissy, was it the one where I watched one, was it the one where they did the food they picked off of a menu in a drive-thru and then combined them to make freaky foods? Yeah, it was good. I thought it was good, Chrissy. I liked it. Yeah, Walk, that's true. All right, well, that was progress. The CTD sucked, but at least we got 2 in. Yeah, Arctic, I don't watch them all the time, but I'd say I watch them at least 3 to 4 times a week. Like, I watch... If it looks like something I want to watch, for the most part, I will. The ones I like the most are where they try to figure out which ones are from fancy restaurants or not fancy restaurants, or if they're trying to guess like where a burger is from, things like that. The difference in frozen and like store-bought or restaurant quality. I like a lot of those. They're good. All right, we got to do Geo. Okay.
I'll take you anywhere. Just tell me I'll be there. We don't need a plan. I like it.
Wait. Untime out Arctic. Bring him back. Raven. And then apologize. Poor Arctic didn't do anything wrong. I know, I'm just joking. Sorry, Arctic. Raven, we have to do our mod training. We do an annual mod training, and Raven hasn't been able to attend it. I'm joking. We don't do that either. We're doing World Geo. If you want to play along, click that link that Hapes just did. Click that link that Hapes just did. Play along. No, there's no training. Yeah, John, there's no training. No, it's just, we just wing it here. All right, you ready? You have a minute and a half to figure out where we are. All we ask is that you don't give any hints or answers in chat. And please don't Google anything. Please do not Google anything. Here we go. You ready? Can't see that language. Sun's in the south. Oh, meta on meta. He's reading the Riot Act. Good for Bitter. It's really hard to see. Wait, everybody's missing it. I'm leaving it here because the most information is here, I think. I'm counting you down. 10, 9, 8, 7. PP got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I can't really read that word. It looks like it could have a Z in it, but it's so blurry. These bollards look white, red, white, which is either Poland or France. These power poles are not French, I don't think, even though the back of this sign has those bezels that we see in France. So I think it's either France or Poland, but I also, if you look really close, those bollards have a slant. And I thought France was the round up to a point, and Poland was angled, I think. So I'm going Poland, but it's a risk. No, not even close. Raven was Poland. Ice Cube was Poland. Bliss was Poland. Chrissy was Poland. No, it was, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, it was Croatia. And when it's Croatia, I don't get Croatia. Never. Mel, that's crazy. That's a rough one. You know what? I didn't even realize I was in 4th. Here we go. Round 2. Oh, man. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Sun's going to be in the... That's hard to tell. I don't want to say. Yeah, it's up there somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah, typically this gives it away. Typically. Hapes, you'll get it. You'll get it, Hapes. I think the issue here is everybody's 100 and something kilometers away. So it's probably in an area that you're not expecting. Counting you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. So we're gonna go Ireland. Anytime you see this like bright green grass, it's gotta be Ireland. Also, I didn't see any license plates, so if you were wondering if United Kingdom, I didn't see anything for yellow license plates. So we're gonna go Ireland and try to go maybe away from where people would go. Let's go northwest, because I feel like nobody goes northwest. Never mind. Oh, not Ireland at all. Well, look at me not knowing anything. Not Ireland at all. Oh, gotta be kidding. I could have swore bright green grass was Ireland.
You chose one.
Raven said, I saw blue, white, orange, red stripes on the front bumper of that big gray truck, and you got cute. I could have swore that was Ireland. Dang. You never saw Braveheart? I saw it a long time ago, only one time. Did they have sheep? Is that the connection, John? They had sheep in Braveheart?
I'm not sure I saw
round
that film.
3. Okay. Oh, look at that. This place does not look happy. This sun is in the north. Those letters are so big I cannot see them. There are some mountains to the northeast, and yeah, just northeast, it looks like. I don't see any others. Mountains to the northeast. Counting you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. John got it. John knows it's Chile. John knows it is Chile. Mountains to the northeast in Chile. Chile because of the white car. Mountains northeast. There's some there, some there. I'm going to go up here. I'm not going to go... There's some mountains here. Santiago down here. A lot of people that got the country only 200. Maybe I'll go a little lower. No, we'll compromise. I should have stayed where I was. John, what a guess. Oh.
Your parents don't even love you.
You know, do you hear me tonight? I am so confident.
Ducto di Peru.
And missing
those are Cubans. You
everything.
Peru?
I paid $300 for these. I could have got a house in Peru for $300.
I'm so confident. I was so confident it was Ireland. Miss. Confident it was Chile. Miss. Confidently incorrect. This is awful. I mean, I just cannot win. Who? Chrissy put it right in the ocean. This is awful. Round 4. There's no point in being confident anymore. I'm just gonna be scared and plonk it where I think it might not be. John is on fire. He's heating up, is true. He's on fire. "20 seconds left. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2.
Put it in the vault. I'm locking the
1.
vault. It's a vault.
I'm gonna go Greece. And again, that's just me being cute. That's me saying, no, I don't think so, Coco. People are just good. I mean, there's nothing to Google in a lot of places. Like, what are you going to Google there? I mean, you could use Google Lens and look at language, but you're not going to know exactly where. But this is me getting the country right and being almost as far away. Because I could have just gone Athens and said, cool, Athens, like Raven and John. And I miss it. Round 5, not Raven 5. Round 5. Well, I saw most people were 200 kilometers away. And when I saw most people were 200 kilometers away, I thought, well, it's probably 200 kilometers away from Athens. But I was wrong. John says, here goes my win. Look at how confident John was going into this round that he was going to win. Look at that. Walk, can we quote that? I think having that John quote for when he doesn't do great would be really good to trigger. I feel like that would be a good one to revisit. You know, maybe when he doesn't do well, we can do it for him. 20 seconds left. You feel attacked? No, I just think it would be good. And by good, I mean good for content. I'm counting you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. This one's hard to tell. You have a lot of these old style fences, especially up here with the rock fence. Fleet trying to sabotage me by having me quote John there. I see. No. No, it would be good. It would be good for it'd be good for us to have that quote. Thanks, Walk. That's a good one. Come on. You know that's a good one to have. I don't know. I mean, like, when you see these rock walls, it's got to be more east. And then these pine trees maybe more northeast. And then Hape's getting it. Makes me want to go Pennsylvania. Give me Pennsylvania. This is the Hapes meta. Even more northeast. Wow. What a guess, Hapes. Hapes goes Rhode Island. Was it Connecticut? No, it was Rhode Island. Wow. This was a rough one. Your winner. Oh my gosh, he did it anyway.
I think that you're tired.
What a game!
And I think that the spotlight.
What a game!
On top of me. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
What a game for John. What a win. Rounding out the top one. Bronco in second, Arctic on the podium in third, Cannonball fourth, PP fifth, Gumbo sixth. I was seventh, Rubber Ducky eighth, Blastum ninth, and Coco rounding out the top 10. Wow. Hey. What are you doing? Hey. What are you doing, big man? You okay? You're a good boy. Yeah. We got to do indoor.
Indoors, indoors, indoors.
So we're playing the same thing, but we're going to be indoors. And while we are in these rooms or locations, we're going to see if we can, we're betting waffles on will we see either an NFL, NBA, or Major League Baseball logo. What a game for John, rounding out the top one. That's a good quote, too. So, John, 2 good quotes back to back. That's good. And remember, this sound effect is new and exists.
There is a certain degree of random fortune involved. I believe that is why they call it gambling.
New sound effect. Raven says, holds her battery babies close to her bosom. No worries, little darlings. No going all in. Raven, didn't you earn enough for a new sound effect? I thought you did. I just watched that episode today, The Royale. Why'd you skip 507, Walk? 27 seconds left. Over 500,000 waffles on no. Renaissance says The Royale's a terrible episode. You know what was funny about that episode, Renaissance? The guy with the cowboy hat that's at the table is also in Ace Ventura. He's the guy that hires Ace for the Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins. Waz thinks if he types it, it'll work.
I'm not sure I saw that film.
All right, here we go. Ready? Indoors. Good luck. Don't Google. Don't give any hints or answers in chat. You know, depending on where this is, you could see, I mean, there's a lot of people, and that's what you're looking for with logos, because you could see anybody with like a Chicago Bulls shirt or whatever. This is absolutely what you would be looking for. Wow, look at this place. Jeez. Place is crazy. Meta off, thank you. Get your guesses in. Ten, 9, 8, 7. Look at that organ. 6. If you said timpani, you would have been right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thought I felt something drop. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Nerd knows where this is. I don't. Might have been German. You think something like this is in Germany? I mean, it looks like something. I mean, it looked like it was German, but the language. It's not that. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to find it, and it's probably not Berlin anyway, so I don't know where it is. What is that? Oh, it was Prague? Oh, I would have never, ever gotten that. Yeah, there was some language on the sign, but I couldn't tell what it was. It was Czech. No one actually got it specifically, and I don't blame you. Very difficult. But a lot of people knew where it was. What's wrong, Rally? Where'd you go, Rally? Where did Rally go? Oh, there you are. Hungry. I couldn't tell. I mean, my guess wasn't awful, but it also wasn't good. Round 2. Let's look for those logos. Ooh. Listen. Hold on. That's not a logo. We're in a YMCA. No logos. Wow. So many basketball goals, but no logos. Ouch.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I don't know what that symbol is, though. That's not a Miami Heat logo. Is it? That's not a Miami Heat logo, is it? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. I didn't think it was. It looks weird.
Please refrain from Googling.
10, 9, 8, 7. You think they put a hockey logo on a basketball goal? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a chance one of these has a logo, NBA logo on it. There's a chance. But and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I have no idea. I don't know if there's... Gumbo says I missed a big clue. I don't know if there is a big clue here. I mean, obviously the lines here are angled, which usually you don't see. Maybe that's your big clue. I noticed it earlier. Usually you don't see angled lines in the United States. It's usually more of an international thing. But I don't know if that matters with all these exit signs that are just plain old exit signs. I think it's still United States. I think the international thing is just, it's a YMCA and maybe they just did that. I don't know. So I'm going to plonk it in the middle. I'll go like Kansas City. I'm just going to go in the middle of the United States and hedge my bets. It was Canada. So that makes sense with the angled lines. Makes sense. Winnipeg. Wow. Okay. Didn't know angles were a thing on courts. Yeah, you see it in the Olympics a lot, John. Like international ball, you see them do that. That way it's a little bit more fair where the people that are closer to the goal are actually farther from the goal on free throws. Like when they're trying to rebound a free throw. Round 3. Look at that language. Oh, here's more. Oh, gosh. That looked really weird, the way she was right there, but then had a tiny head. And 4 feet. 5 feet. She's everywhere. Let's look at this language again. All right, counting you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I think this is somewhere in the Caribbean. I mean, look at this. This looks like the entrance to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. With the rocks and the gate and the palm trees. As for the language, is it Dutch? I can't tell. I cannot tell. I don't know. Georgetown? Let's go Georgetown. I know it's not Caribbean, but I just saw Georgetown, and I wonder if... Is there any Dutch there? It looks like... I mean, look at some of these words. Roomvelt. I'm going to go with it. Ooh! Solid guess. PP, what a guess. Wow. 2 rounds left. It's a planetarium. Wonder if this is the one I went to. It doesn't look the same. This one feels not as nice. Man, good luck. This one is rough. There's language, but I don't know if you can really see it. Can you see that? $30 seconds. What an interesting one, isn't it? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I can't tell if that's Spanish or Portuguese, if it's the Salida or Saluda or the other word. Renaissance always tells me and I always forget it. I think it's just going to be, I mean, it doesn't look great. I was considering, if it's Spanish, I was considering like Mexico. It could be somewhere in South America. Let's go Mexico City. It's a bad idea. Colombia. Wow. Did it say Salta? Is that what it said? Rough. We all struggled. Salida is Spanish. Seda is Portuguese. So I thought that said the Spanish one, Salida. You went there too, John. Okay. Final chance for a logo. Okay, keep looking. It's a Best Western. Hmm. 25 seconds left. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Well, we know this is somewhere in Canada with these British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Ontario. But I have no idea anywhere else, like within that. I don't see anything specific telling us where it is. So I'm just tempted to just go middle and hope. Let's go Winnipeg since it's middle. Just go right in the middle and hope. Oh my gosh, so many of us went Winnipeg. Are you kidding? Wow, that's a large group in Winnipeg. The actual location was Estevan, right next to the Walmart. No logos. Raven, that's only one round. It's not overall.
We must have waffles. We must all have waffles forthwith. We must all think. We must all have waffles and think each and every one of us to the very best of his ability.
Oh my gosh. Well, here we go, Raven. Your winner. Oh! Speaking of victories. I never once thought I won that one. I never felt like I won that game. I didn't feel strong about it. It was just felt like a normal game. I was first, Nerd in second, Ice Cube on the podium in third, Rally fourth, Walk top 5, Blastum 6th, PP 7th, Bronco 8th, Icarus 9th, Cannonball 10th, and John rounding out the top 11. For Chrissy, here you go, Chrissy.
Come on, ladies, £1 fish.
That's for Chrissy. There you go. How about that? I'll take a win. I didn't expect that tonight. It didn't feel great. We are done for the night. I wish we didn't have the CTDs, but we did get 2 flights in, so I feel like that's a huge positive. We are done. I would like to go raid. Raven, thanks for the bits. I'd like to go raid Chill Maze. Chill Maze is playing Civilization 7, and I know there are people here who like Civilization.
Take some bacon and I put it in a pan.
So we're gonna go say hi to Chill
Bacon
Maze.
pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
I could never get into these Civ games. They'll sell these Civilization games for like $2.99, and I still won't get them because I can't get into them. I just can't. Bliss says I do. Can we get a new pancake with turkey bacon instead? No, Chrissy. No. I need to do that Age of Empires again. I need to get back into that. All right, everybody, we're done. Let's go say hello to Chill Maze. Have a great day tomorrow. Hope to see you all tomorrow night. Night, everybody.
Will everybody please leave? I want everyone out!
Pliggity 1976 out.